Alrighty, y'all, welcome to today's recap. I hope you all are doing well and staying blessed. If you guys are new here, my name is Jeremiah. I'm a day trader. I trade small cap stocks, momentum, and breakouts. I stream every single day, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I upload my recaps after every trading session, regardless of whether I'm red or green. Unfortunately, today is a red day for a few reasons. The first thing is, well, this is always the case. Or not always, but I didn't follow my rules, so that's the main thing. But within that, I FOMO'd in to my trades. Um, I revenge traded. And you guys will see. I'll just show you guys the recap right now. So we started off the day on PAVM. As you guys can see, it is 8:18 on this clock, and I'm only 10 minutes into the stream. That is because I woke up late today. The only reason I woke up is because I heard my parents speaking, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like my alarm didn't go off. And I come to find out it's because my phone is on Do Not Disturb and it wasn't on sleep mode because I was reading before bed, and I don't know why, but I turned on Do Not Disturb instead of sleep mode, and so my alarm just didn't go off. Anyways, I digress. This is the first trade I tried to take on PAVM. So we're at 50 here. I'm seeing green on the tape. Then it pops up to 68. Oops. And then, of course, my trading verification window pops up because I haven't unlocked my trading yet. And so I'm fumbling. So I somewhat missed a move there where I could have gotten around 60. Probably around 90 to be honest with Weeble, but anyways, it didn't even seem like it held, except this was a nice 10-second pullback here, and then as it broke, went up to 11, and then it goes even further, like it just goes crazy. And then continues popping up, and then I'm thinking I can't get in here because it's too extended. The best entry would have been right there, but I was kind of scrambling and I just missed it. I was too focused on the fact that I missed the previous trade. Here was another setup, but that happened so quickly. Once again, I'm still not dialed in at all. And then there's a freaking $2 a share move in a 10-second candle. And so, of course, I'm feeling FOMO now that I've missed that. And I'm buying after the topping tail here. Not even a really discounted entry. I'm getting in pretty high. I'm buying as it's going up. And immediately I see my P&L and I'm like, geez, that was $30 just like that. So immediately I started the day off 56 in the red, $56 in the red, and that was super frustrating, losing $1 a share. Of course. It should have been the only trade I had taken. Obviously, of course I jumped back in, and just watching this makes me cringe. Man. Just wow. And there's so many times on today I tried to sell and the ask, it just never got filled. But I'm not gonna use that as an excuse because it shouldn't have been a red day. And then I FOMO back in again because it pops up $1 a share from where I sold it last. Man. But after knowing the range on this and still jumping with 50 shares, I mean, obviously there's nobody else to blame but myself. I mean, I lost $50 in on 50 shares in a matter of seconds. And yet here I am. Honestly, this did kind of look like it was going to pull away here, but I wasn't even focusing on the level 2, and it was just like I was just completely discombobulated. That's the word. Um, it's literally hovering right up under my entry, or I mean the high of this candle. I mean, it's like, wow, just teasing me. And so this obviously doesn't end up working, and this is what sends me to $100 in the red. After seeing my P&L go to 130 in the red, I was like, yo, let me just sell this. Because at some point you just have to accept it, and it's like, there, now I'm down 130 bucks. Because I wanted to go in with big size, over trade. That's my third trade in the past like 3 minutes. And once again, you can see my cursor shaking because I'm tapping my foot anxiously. I don't take profit here. I don't. I just hold it and it just retraces fully. Wow, this is really not the way to start the scaling up challenge, but I guess it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen at some point or another. So hopefully tomorrow we can learn from this mistake, and yeah, I think it man, completely just today was not good. I didn't wake up on time. I started off with a huge loser. Um, and then obviously I got emotionally hijacked, and that's really what it came down to. So once again, I'm jumping back in. I think part of me is jumping back in this because, I mean, obviously it's the revenge trading, but I think what is happening in like terms of psychology is that I thought I knew the breakout before, like I was anticipating the breakout for it to move past the high of day. And since I mistimed it the first time, I'm thinking, okay, well, it's got to happen at some point. But it just never happened. So, of course, I'm jumping back in here. And we're not getting that. Every single time I jump back in, first candle to make a new high. Doesn't happen. Does not happen. So, they're rejecting my entry, of course. And this is where it really just twists the knife, so to speak. There's $180 in the red. So just L after L after L. And this one is, I'm just saying that it's because VWAP is there and I'm trying to take an entry off of it. But for some reason my positions window disappeared, which honestly was helpful because I was so like emotional seeing it. And then I was like, I was so like frustrated. I couldn't even find the widget to get my positions window back, and I was like, you know what? Maybe that's good. Maybe that's a sign I shouldn't even have it up. All right. Anyways, the grand P&L for today. If I show it here, I don't know if I do. All right, so I jumped back in here as it was popping back up. First 10-second candle to make a new high. And I don't take profit quick enough, and it's the same story. I take maybe a little bit of profit here, but could have sold it there. But I wanted to hold for a bigger move. Could have sold it there even. Once again, wanted to hold for a bigger move. Could have been a $150 a day, $160 a day even. But it cost me $20 to hold it, so that was it. Here you guys can see my P&L. $194.8. Or 0.808 and 80 cents. So a frustrating day, as you guys can tell. It is what it is. It's just gonna be 3 more of the good days I had yesterday. I mean, sorry, 2 more. But still, that's that's not okay. That was a sort of a joke. Not only, um, I gotta implement my max loss. It was sort of arbitrary. I wasn't really sure what it was gonna be. It was really just the challenge was that I take one trade a day unless there's something so obvious that I need to take another trade. And obviously, even though this was the most obvious stock, um, it didn't mean that it was the right stock to be trading. It's more expensive. Um, you just, yeah, I can't be trading stocks like this expensive or this extended for that matter, especially for the quote unquote one trade a day, plus any obvious setups challenge. So I think my max loss, I'm gonna have to say 50 shares or $50 in a hot market because I mean if I lose $1 a share on 50 shares, that's more than enough to tell me that I it's not working. So yes, I should have walked away sooner. Yes, I should have gone in with smaller size on a more expensive stock because this really is like double the price of what I'd be trading otherwise. Like if I'm trading between $5 and $10, the average. All right, I got interrupted, but if I'm trading from stocks from $5 to $10, the average is going to be $7 to $8. So I mean, this is $14. That's 2 times 7. Um, so obviously, yeah, I should have been trading a stock half the price of this, and 50 shares is then okay. Even $10, I'm okay with at this price, or $9, which is where I meant to trade this originally, but obviously I was sort of scrambling, and then I missed the big move. And then yeah, I just traded the backside, and I overtraded it, and that's what caused today's horrendous P&L. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you all manage your risk, especially better than me today. Um, but with that, I will see you all in my next stream or recap. Peace.